Japanese commercials. Easiest money you'll ever make.
Grand larceny's right up there. You ready for this?
No worries. I do my own stunts.
Hey, you're just a ride-along, man. So don't get all Hong Kong style in there.
I am a method actor. If I'm gonna play a saint with any degree of emotional truth, I gotta make it real.
Trust me, Burke. It'll be real.
You're robbing a bank dressed like yourselves.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't want to be Johnny Gat? Ultra postmodernism. I love it.
I'm cool with the Saints movie, but do we really gotta drag this asshole actor around?
Cut Josh some slack. He's just researching his part.
Yeah, I hope he signed a waiver.
All right, people. Nobody moves! Nobody dies!
Burke! Sorry, jumps his line. Can we go again?
You all know the drill. Can I get a picture with the boss?
Say sleaze.
Get in line, bitch!
Hey, don't be a dick.
But you call yourself gangbangers? You're a bunch of pussies. We should be all up in their shit like... Fuck!
Oh, that's different. You got a plan, or we just shooting all these motherfuckers? That is my plan. Works for me. Where's the ball? Go to hell! You wanna play, motherfucker?
Oh my god! You couldn't wait to kill him until we found out who these guys are? We're gonna die.
What happened to I do my own stunts?
Hey, do these look like scripts to you?
All right, people, let's find that vault.
That's right, you fuckers!
We're coming for you!
Oh, Jesus.
Get up, Burke. Let's keep moving.
I can't believe you launched that guy into a statue!
I can't believe you're still thinking about it.
Do you want to know who these people are?
Listen, all that matters is the vault. Let's find that and get the hell out of here.
Is this what it's normally like?
Normally, the tellers don't use fucking shotguns.
Yeah, normally banks don't look like a palace either. You see those statues before you blew them up?
Will you forget the horses? These guards are packing military-grade hardware. Who the hell are we robbing?
Get this asshole off me!
I can't breathe.
No way we're cracking this thing.
Ready for plan B?
Yep. Josh, get over here.
Got the tools right here, Holmes. So, what's plan B? Huh? Drill it? Fuck no. We blow it.
What? Not cool, man.
Time to get to work. We'll need to set those above the vault.
Hey, I think we've got company.
Looks like they're coming in from the lobby.
Take them out.
Shaundi,
What?
we need to talk.
We really don't.
It's just, if I die here, I don't want things to go.
Oh my god, you're the Saints! You have to sign this for me!
Hey, anything for a fan?
Hey, Josh Burke. Don't be starstruck. I'm very approachable. Want me to, sign your breasts?
No. That's alright.
Yeah, you know, buy Nightblade on DVD.
Let's get the chopper and lift this baby out of here.
Hey guys, you can call off the helicopter. Found the way to open the vault. Don't touch it.
Josh, are you trying to get us all jail time?
What? I don't want to be some dude's bitch.
Do I have to go after him?
Forget about it, he'll be fine.
How long until the chopper gets here?
I don't know. Probably like 2 waves of SWAT guys.
Sounds about right.
Here they come.
Flashbang!
Like old times, huh, Shaundi? Moving in. These guys. Take them out.
I'm gonna kill Burke if I see him again.
I thought you two really had something there.
Oh, don't even go there.
Hey, just saying.
Let's get him! You wanna play, motherfucker? Chopper should be here soon. Just gotta hold out a little longer.
They busted out the riot shield.
You wanna play, motherfucker?
Really? A fucking attack chopper?
Seriously, who are these guys?
A bunch of assholes.
Shoot the helicopter. Use whatever you got.
Let's get him!
Here's our ride.
Go, go, go! You two go out the back.
And you?
I'm staying with the boat.
We'll see you when we touch down.
All right, let's go! Hold her steady!
Where did the security come from?
Stay calm and stick to the plan! Thought I shut that thing down!
Troy can't bail you out of this one!
The hell are we still here?
The controls aren't responding!
You get it fixed! I'll hold off the cops!
I can't kill them all!
I appreciate that kind of negativity.
This publicity stunt is over! We have to take you in!
Get us higher!
I'm trying not to get shot here!
How much armor's on that damn thing? Damn it, watch where you're flying!
Step away from the vault! Put the vault down!
No shit, you think?
Turn yourself in! My son wants to meet Shandi. Hallucinate! You've gone too far this time!
That's right. Oh, fuck it. No, 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 no! Well, shit. Don't think we won't tase your ass.
So much.
These kids with their video games.
My neck.
As long as I'm having fun, it's all good.
Saints Flow is good, but Saints Flow with vodka? Better. With a turbo-powered bulldozer, traffic would be...
Does Let's Pretend do special orders? We could open a Johnny World and everything could be improved with more.
My next idea? Stripper vision. It'd be like your own personal stripper in a... Let's get right on, brother. Let's get it on. Now we got a party. So how are you doing? Let's go old school, baby. Give it up, people. Are you cool in my book? Saving the day, baby. Hey, good to... Go, 3rd Street, go, 3rd Street, go. Go. Well, hi there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm all yours, baby. You get my vote. But how damn do you look good? But But how damn you get my vote? How damn do you look good? But what you gonna? Hey, stupid! You got something to say? Woo! Woo! Hey, you want a piece of this? You better get. What you gonna take a good look? Anytime you think you man enough, take what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? The fuck is this? We paid up this month.
Someone paid more.
What happened?
We got arrested.
No, to us. Burke's right. We traded our dicks in for pussies. Seriously. Movie deals, commercials. Saint's name used to mean something more than body spray and some ass-tasting energy drink.
Our brand's worth a shitload of money.
Is that what it's all about?
It's always about the money, Mr. Gat. Which is precisely why our employer wishes to speak with you.
If you'll indulge us.
You have any idea who you fucking with here?
Of course. A remarkable likeness. These visions are Viola and Kiki, and I am Philippe Laurent, chairman of a multinational organization called the Syndicate.
Never heard of it.
Evidently not, or you would not have robbed our bank. Perhaps you wonder why you are still breathing at this point.
Actually, I wonder why my foot's not up your ass at this point.
Like it or not, Mr. Gat, our organization is expanding into Stillwater. I am offering you the chance to leverage your assets against your lives. Ladies?
You may continue to operate the Saints Ultor Media Group as you see fit, in exchange for 66% of your monthly gross revenue.
That is before taxes, of course.
Listen, you French fuck.
Please. I am Belgian.
So make yourself a fucking waffle. We done here.
And I had so hoped to come to a rational business arrangement.
What the hell's going on?
Boss, you gotta bail!
No, not without you.
What, there's like half a dozen guys? I can take them.
What about the plane?
I'll fly it back to Stillwater.
Johnny, you can't even drive stick. How you gonna fly a plane?
Details, details. Just cover the boss. Go. I got this.
can't leave Johnny!
Don't worry about Gat, girl. Worry about these assholes.
Attention passengers, this is your new captain speaking. Our updated flight plan has us landed in Stillwater.
Oh, putain de merde! Ouvrez-moi cette porte! Je vais à terre!
I'd like to remind all passengers to remain seated and enjoy the flight.
See? Johnny's enjoying himself.
It's not open!
Oh, I can see some of our passengers are getting restless. Here's some relaxing music for your enjoyment. My apologies. Your captain is having troubles finding the clutch.
Have my eyes closed that time.
Yo, I'm opening the cargo bay doors. Find some chutes and jump out the back. It should be clear. All right, motherfuckers.
The Donnie's on you!
You're gonna need more help than that, Frenchie.
I am Belgian.
Same thing.
I am going to cut that disrespectful tongue from your mouth.
Oh, yeah? You and how many of your... Oh, that many.
We're about to jump!
Right on. I'll see you in Still.
Johnny?
dead.
I'm not gonna lie. For a minute, I didn't think you'd make it in time.
Girl, you gotta have a little bit more faith in... Wait, what's that thing?
What is what?
Okay, it's nothing to freak out over, but that plane looks like it's gonna try to ram us.
What do you mean, don't freak out? Do you have a plan?
If I shoot out the window, I can land inside it, cap Philippe, then jump out the back.
You mean we, right?
I'll be back in a minute.
Wait, what?
Shoot out the window? The fuck was I thinking? So that just happened.
You that thing!
Let go! These assholes packing up shit in that plane? Gotcha, girl!
You're a fucking asshole.
Hey, I have my moments.
Gentlemen, negotiations were less than successful. Viola and Kiki will spread the word. Steelport belongs to the Syndicate, and the Saints are not welcome. Mr. Kilbane, gather your luchadores and bring me their leader's head. Mr. Miller, hack into the Saints' accounts and leave them nothing.
The body of Mr. Gat will be a message for all who oppose the Syndicate. There is no mercy, only death. Don't mourn your friend. You'll be joining him soon.
Loren's gonna pay for this.
Shawnee, Where the fuck are we?
Steelport. It's kind of like Bangkok's abusive father.
You used to live here or something?
Spring break.
What's up with the field boss sign?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, whatever. You know the city well?
Look, I was really high the last time I was here. Just drive. It'll come back to me.
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? What about getting a gun?
Why don't you just look up friendly fire on your phone?
What? And all of them?
It has GPS, right? Check your map.
Call Pierce and let him know what happened.
I texted him. He's bringing the crew.
Whole crew? Any idea how we'll load them out?
Yeah, we raid the guard armory.
That's what I love about you, girl.
You can't be serious.
Goddamn right I'm serious. What's the problem?
Getting shot comes to mind.
Did you not see me fly through a damn plane?
Also a shitty idea.
Ooh, did our little reality star forget where she came from?
Not cool.
I can't rob an armory. I have an immunity challenge to run.
All right. We'll pick a fight with the military.
That's my girl. Got anyone you can trust around here?
Yeah, I keep up with one of my exes.
So we have a crash space big enough for the crew?
I already offered it to Pierce and the boys.
Well, no, that wasn't an answer.
I know. Wow, that still exists?
You used to hang there?
That's where I used to score weed. That's where I had my first, on second thought, that one's kind of personal. Here's the cash I have on me.
We close to the armory?
Not far. It's on the GPS.
So glad to finally get a day off.
Hey, so boss, how's the game these days?
Like some hellish children's book, the sky has fallen in Steelport. 10 people are dead after several cars came raining. The sky, crushing an apartment building in a fiery blaze. Dozens of bodies, along with a number of crates and mangled vehicles, filled the streets nearby. Looters raided the scene before the police arrived, salvaging car stereos and sex dolls from the debris. The city morgue has not released the names of the victims killed in what seems to be a mid-air accident, and no plane wreckage has been found. This is Jane Valderrama with your Steelport Disaster Report.
This week on Nightblade, reeling from the loss of his wife, Nightblade seeks vengeance and unleashes a barrage of hellfire against all who stand in his way.
Where's Mr. X?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Wrong answer.
Nightblade's search for Mr. X leaves a trail of destruction, where no man is safe.
I'll get you, X, if it's the last thing I do.
You're dead, Nightblade! Dead!
The guns should all be in that warehouse.
Shit, that should be enough. But how we getting it out of here?
Maybe you should have thought about that before attacking an armory.
All right, fine, you right. But seriously, how we moving it all?
Don't worry, Pierce has that covered.
Of course I won!
You're a man about town. You hate to go out into the hood, but sometimes a submachine gun just isn't appropriate for a king saint. Well, at Planet Saints, we have a solution to your problem. Introducing the Pathfinder, a personal defense item that takes the tried and true brass knuckle and elevates it into being a conversation piece. With a solid tracking body and sting.
Y'all just fighting for second place! To the point. I don't think they want us here.
Shooting them probably doesn't help change their mind.
Weapons can't hit the streets.
Keep it up.
Jeez, look at the size of that thing. Bet that's a hell of a way to end a gunfight.
No doubt. Hope Paris has a room for this thing.
Yeah, right. Wait, you're serious, aren't you? Okay, that was impressive. Nice one, boss!
Ah, just like old times.
Here's the weapons cache, and these look like UAV drone controls over here.
How the fuck you know what the hell those things are?
Okay, is this really the time?
Hey, I was just asking.
I'm in trouble over here.
Should we do something about them?
Smack dab in the WDDT. 12 songs that randomly repeat forever, rock block.
WDDTCPDG. That's nice.
Maybe I should have listened to you, girl.
You think? Pierce, where are you?
You know me. I love to make an entrance.
If we're staying, maybe it's time to try those UAV drones.
Seriously, how do you fucking know what that is?
Just shut up and use the damn things.
Why are we getting the hell out of here?
The boss won't leave without the bomb.
You gotta be kidding me!
Someday you'll all thank me. Would I ever say yes to that?
So once we're loaded up, we're going after Loren, right?
Damn right, girl. Pierce, we ready to go?
Almost packed up.
Faster would be nice.
We're all set. Get in the chopper.
Let's go, Shawnee.
So what's next?
What's next is you go back to Stillwater.
What? No, this is my fight too.
Girl, you don't get messy. Let us take care of business.
Fuck you. I'm doing this for Johnny.
All right, if we're gonna bring in the boys, we're gonna need a new place.
You're worried about real estate? We have guns. Let's use them.
Relax, Shawnee. We got it all covered.
Congratulations! As leader of the Saints, you've been selected as this year's contestant for Genki Bowl 7. Please meet us as soon as you can, and good luck to you!
Light rain can refresh the soul and wash away the stains of the day. When that rain is several tons of metal, the stains are all that's left of the people caught in the downpour. Several National Guard helicopters suffered from some form of malfunction during what officials are saying was a training exercise. Though several eyewitnesses report one helicopter carrying what looked like a bomb, no confirmation is being given. The wreckage is being cleared away and taken for further analysis in the hopes such an event will never happen again. This is Jane Valderrama with your Steelport breaking news.
This week on Nightblade, Nightblade confronts Marion, whose love for him is growing stronger and more dangerous.
I thought this was an emergency.
It is.
You said you needed me.
I do.
I don't have time for this.
Nightblade, don't go!
Will Marion's love for Nightblade make it hard for the vampire hunter to do his job?
I tried to love once, Marion. After losing Sylvia, I can never love again.
Josh Burke stars as Nightblade. The Season 1 marathon continues this fall, only on Channel 12.
what, huh?
Don't be staring at me. You have issues. That is just so wrong. What the?
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the craziest, wildest, bloodiest extravaganza outside of Juarez, Genki Bowl 7. I'm Zach, and you all know my tag team partner, Bobby. Bobby, previous Genki Bowls have had no lack of surprises.
Of the nastiest sort, Zach, and this year will be no different. Murder, mayhem, and fun are all just a big part of any Genki Bowl, and the Genius Mancat has cooked up an exciting list of never-before-seen events that promise to be even deadlier than anything we've ever seen before.
Oh, hey, worse than the Grizzly Bear Rodeo from Genki Bowl 4?
There is absolutely no doubt about it.
Wow, I'm actually salivating. Oh my goodness. And as an added bonus, Bobby, we've just learned that the leader of the 3rd Street Saints will be taking part in today's festivities. Think they can keep the winning streak going, huh?
We're about to find out. The games are gonna begin, so let's get down there. And when I say down, we mean down. To the action!
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki.
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy. What are you doing?
Reading the script Angry Tiger handed me.
She handed you a script?
And the best part's coming up. She keeps her minions in line through the threats of
are, Genki fans, at the Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She army taken from the streets of Steelport. They're more used to the urban jungle than the actual one. Now they find themselves on unfamiliar ground.
It's just a set dressing. How bad can it really be?
Reports of malaria, yellow fever, and gangrene have been pouring in over the last few days, putting several of the mascots in the hospital for treatment.
I call shenanigans on this, Zach. With a contestant as deadly with a firearm as the leader of the Saints in Genki Bowl this year, they're just looking for a way to get out before facing their impending death.
Whoa, I have to agree, Bobby. You know, it looks like fear is getting the better of it.
Several mascots have already lost limbs due to the gangrene, Zach.
Better than catching a bullet with their face.
Or being fed to the sharks.
This is true.
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy. What are you doing?
Reading the script Angry Tiger
match.
With so many of those hired to fill the ranks of the Genki mascot army taken from the streets of Steelport, they're more used to the urban jungle than the actual one. Now they find themselves on unfamiliar ground.
It's just a set dressing. How bad can it really be?
Reports of malaria, yellow fever, and gangrene have been pouring in over the last few days, putting several of the mascots in the hospital for treatment.
I call shenanigans on this, Zach. With a contestant as deadly with a firearm as the leader of the Saints in Genki Bowl this year, they're just looking for a way to get out before facing their impending death.
Whoa, I have to agree, Bobby. You know, it looks like fear is getting the better of them.
Several mascots have already lost limbs due to the gangrene, Zach.
Better than catching a bullet with their face.
Or being fed to the sharks.
This is true.
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy.
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodies. Genki mascot army taken from the streets of Steelport. They're more used to the urban jungle than the actual one. Now they find themselves on unfamiliar ground.
It's just a set dressing. How bad can it really be?
Reports of malaria, yellow fever, and gangrene have been pouring in over the last few days, putting several of the mascots in the hospital for treatment.
I call shenanigans on this, Zach. With a contestant as deadly with a firearm as the leader of the Saints in Genki Bowl this year, they're just looking for a way to get out before facing their impending death.
Whoa, I have to agree, Bobby. You know, it looks like fear is getting the better of them.
Several mascots have already lost limbs due to the gangrene, Zach.
Better than catching a bullet with their face.
Or being fed to the sharks.
This is true.
I bet that was a shock. Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by the Hickory Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior. Protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards, she...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy. What are you...
The Genki mascot army taken from the streets of Steelport. They're more used to the urban jungle than the actual one. Now they find themselves on unfamiliar ground.
It's just a set dressing. How bad can it really be?
Reports of malaria, yellow fever, and gangrene have been pouring in over the last few days, putting several of the mascots in the hospital for treatment.
I call shenanigans on this, Zach. With a contestant as deadly with a firearm as the leader of the Saints in Genki Bowl this year, they're just looking for a way to get out before facing their impending death.
Whoa, I have to agree, Bobby. You know, it looks like fear is getting the better of them.
Several mascots have already lost limbs due to the gangrene, Zach.
Better than catching a bullet with their face.
Or being fed to the sharks.
This is true.
Put a damper on your day. Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki.
Smash was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps.
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. To fill the ranks of the Genki mascot army taken from the streets of Steelport, They're more used to the urban jungle than the actual one. Now they find themselves on unfamiliar ground.
It's just a set dressing. How bad can it really be?
Reports of malaria, yellow fever, and gangrene have been pouring in over the last few days, putting several of the mascots in the hospital for treatment.
I call shenanigans on this, Zach. When a contestant is deadly with a firearm as the leader of the Saints in Genki Bowl this year, they're just looking for a way to get out before facing their impending death.
Whoa, I have to agree, Bobby. You know, it looks like fear is getting the better of them.
Several mascots have already lost limbs due to the gangrene, Zach.
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki.
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy. What are you doing?
taken from the streets of...
And that ends the match!
just like old times.
It's the only place like.
Last job, you can say what you want, just spell my name right. Last name Price. Nigga from David Ruffin in the flesh, fucked up in the game. Nevertheless, I'm the best, y'all. Niggas be rhyming about nothing. I rhyme about nothing, it sound like something. I used to sell crack and listen to Red Band. Now I smoke black while I'm getting some head down. Sean Price always broke it in most. That's why the gun smoke, choking your folks. Stick 'em up. Put your hands where my eyes can see. No, this ain't Busta Rhymes. Busta 9. Roughest and toughest, so don't fuck with mine. I will snuff him and cut him before you fuck with mine. Yo, what up? G.O.B., what up? Dan the Man, what up? Yeah, Sean Price, what up? Aw, man.
You shouldn't be driving that fast.
It was a dark and stormy night. The heavens wept as I defiled Mother Nature.
Johnny, we're about to jump.
Right on. I'll see you at Still.
Johnny?
They failed you, Johnny, but I never will. I'm your #1 fan. For months, I've been collecting shit. His shit. Sunglasses, old chewed up gum, a greasy comb. I thought I had had enough things that he touched. I was wrong.
Johnny?
Aisha.
Hold up. You cloned Gat?
Yeah?
All right, so where is...
I'm getting to that part.
Where's Shogo?
This is so fucking awesome! Wait, where are you guys going?
We are gonna find our friend.
Yeah, let's do this!
Sit the fuck down, Jimmy. Leave this to the professionals.
Can you at least give me an autograph? And so, our adventure begins.
You have any idea where to start? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say he hit up Friendly Fire.
Everything this town has to offer, and that would be his first thought.
Johnny'd want to be ready to go after his enemies.
Yeah, but you knew we had to take on the Syndicate. A clone of Gat ain't gonna know that.
But if he's still pissed about Aisha, he may be trying to avenge her.
Shit, good point.
Indeed, their friend had not been to the purveyor of weapons close by. But perhaps the next merchant would prove more enlightening.
What's gonna do, huh? What's gonna do?
And so, our adventure begins.
You have any idea where to start?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say he hit up friendly fire.
Everything this town has to offer, and that would be his first thought.
Johnny'd want to be ready to go after his enemies.
Yeah, but you knew we had to take on the Syndicate. A clone of Gat ain't gonna know that.
But if he's still pissed about Aisha, he may be trying to avenge her.
Shit, good point. Doubt he's here. A pissed off clone of Johnny will be causing more problems. Try the next one.
Indeed, their friend had not been to the purveyor of weapons close by. But perhaps the next merchant would prove more enlightening.
Morningstar? Think they're after Johnny too?
Only one way to find out.
Seeing our heroes approach, foot soldiers of the notorious Morningstar gang rain down a hater of bullets. Realizing the presence of these henchmen must hold a clue to the whereabouts of their friend. Keeping one alive was the only avenue for exit.
Better leave one alive if we're gonna figure out what's up.
do you want?
Why's the Morning Star here? Start talking, I'll start breaking things.
As long as you don't give me that fruit. He attacked some of our guys nearby, so we were tracking him down. Now, can I go?
You better find Gap before these guys do.
The Saints realized they had no idea where to continue the search. But then...
Guys, I've been listening to the police radio and there's something happening that's technically legal. They say it involves some big monster. I'll bet.
Yeah, we'll do the betting here. You just keep out of this. Police got a call about a disturbance. Looks like he went to the strip club.
Shit, that sounds like Johnny.
Listening to the stage-like advice of their intelligent and trusted friend, he raced over to the local strip joint, ready to deal with a full police investigation. But when they arrived...
Where's all the police? Don't know, don't care. Damn. Would you look at this mess?
I already called the police. Look at what you Saints did to my club.
Hold up, man. We didn't have nothing to do with it.
Tell me what happened.
Jesus! That big guy came in screaming his name and something about stripper poles and then started trashing the place. People panicked and he ran off.
At that moment, little did they know the building was being surrounded.
We have the building surrounded!
But our hero didn't have time to pick.
Man, we in deep shit here.
Wait, Jimmy, I'm kind of busy.
I know. I heard on the police scanner they have you trapped inside. I have a way to track Jack. Just wait there.
Wait, what? Great. Looks like we're waiting for Jimmy.
So it was. The Saints began their stand at technically legal. Determined to stay alive long enough to be saved from the police by their daring allies, they opened fire on the hordes of enemies bearing down on them. The danger was extreme, but they found the courage to endure. Never once did they lose faith in their friends.
That kid ain't coming. Oh shit, they called him the SWAT team.
With the relentless onslaught of law enforcement, all hope was beginning to fade. But then, at the darkest hour, a light shone through the gun smoke, and hope was restored. The hero of the day arrived, unafraid and ready for action.
Hurry up and get out here! These guys are everywhere!
Come on, hurry! We need to get out of here! You couldn't have jacked something better than this?
This is my mom's car! I have to know it's very reliable.
That explains so much.
I can track down on my device here. Just keep us safe, all right? Having arrived just in time to save the Saints from certain death, the three set out on a chase to the metropolis of Steelport in search of their clone friend. Amazed by the device just for such a purpose, they asked for an explanation on how it works. So you see, with the DNA from the Gat clone programmed into this bioscanner, I can portray his...
If it works, great. I really don't care about the details, Jimmy.
He's faster than I had anticipated.
Damn it! This would be a lot easier without the Steelport PD on our asses. miles than a giant cat ball. Clear it out? Yeah, I think I know that by now.
The police put in our way. We continued our pursuit, gaining on our target. It was Captain Sam who found a way to keep us from reaching it.
Holy shit! Get taken down helicopter!
Keep your binders! We're gonna lose him!
So that was for nothing then?
Don't worry, I have a backup plan. Trust me.
I'm ready for more.
We're in for a